So I just want to do a quick video here. We can do it live, we can do it all in one take just because I want to get it done quick. I want to talk about compact cameras and specifically the Olympus TG-5. I've owned this camera since about 2018 and I initially got it as a student while doing research on coral reefs. I actually used it in tandem with this underwater housing which basically enabled me to go down to 60 meters. And about 2 months ago, I went to the Seychelles with my girlfriend. I took along 3 compact cameras. This Olympus TG-5, not this disposable, but a disposable camera. And not this Ricoh GR2, but my dad's Ricoh GR3X because I wanted to test his GR3X for the 40mm focal length. It's been a while since I shot 40mm. So I just briefly want to say these cameras are very affordable. For the Olympus TG-5, which is this model, I'm sure you can pick them up around 200, 250. I suppose TG-6 is 300, and I've seen that the TG-7, now produced by OM Systems rather than Olympus, which is technically the same company, but anyway, they are selling for 450, which is still very reasonable for what it is. You get a little compact camera, it's minuscule as you can see, completely ruggedized. About 25mm to 100mm equivalent lens, although I would recommend keeping it around the 25mm focal length. I wouldn't really zoom in much with it. In my experience, the zooming function isn't ideal. It's got a really cool little macro feature. They actually call it microscope mode, I think, and it even does GPS logging. So if you're looking for a little compact camera for your summer or spring or just in general, I will say video is pretty terrible because, although that being said, most of my experience has been in water, so this already has little inbuilt microphones which are kind of covered up by housings or just water. So I don't entirely recommend it for video, but for just having photos, really highly recommend this. Just kind of wanted to put that together quickly, briefly, and surmise my thoughts. And I'm now going to put up a bunch of photos, I guess, just to show off examples from that Seychelles trip. I will, however, also state that I would recommend this only to people who they're looking for a camera for the summer. You want to take snapshots with your friends. This is so rugged, I can't even count the number of times I've dropped this camera. Still perfectly fine. Screen's fine on the back. Front lens looks perfect. Everything's functioning as it should. So it's a really good little camera to carry around. Not worry about, do whatever. I, however, do not recommend it if you are a little more into photography, if you're going to consider a proper camera. And I say proper camera, this isn't a proper camera, this is very good, you can produce incredible results with this. But what I mean is, if you're not going to use like interchangeable lens systems, I would highly recommend this as just a little point shoot camera to have. I've enjoyed my time with it, that's for sure. That being said, it's definitely not the first camera I'm going to pick up. I hope this helps. Feel free to put any questions in the comments below if you have any questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching.